In November, Arapahoe Basin officially joined Alterra Mountain Company. Al, why did you sell your ski area to Alterra?
Good, great
I
question.
make that joke because Shannon, your comms person, was telling me that when you made that announcement, disproportionately high number of people were stunned to realize that you were not the owner of A-Basin. You're so synonymous with it with your Al's blog and
Yeah.
your long tenure there.
A-Basin's been owned by a company, Dundee, and then it became Dream for
Mm-hmm.
27 years. I think they have just done an incredible job and they've made an extraordinary amount of investments in the place. And people didn't recognize we were owned by a big corporation. So we've been able to navigate that going back to 1978. And we're going to be able to continue to do it now. So there's really an opportunity for A-Basin to flourish and to do well. And we had been partnering with Alterra for a few years now, and we really liked Alterra. The time was right, so they made a deal.
So you move on to Alterra and, having that relationship over the years, sounds like you got to a good place. The locals don't have that insight, right? They're not in the room with you. The local reaction from my perch was a sort of reflexive anger or concern that A-Basin was selling out, A-Basin was going corporate, A-Basin was going to change. What was your perception of local reaction, and how has that evolved in the past year and a half or so since you made that announcement back in, I think, February of 24?
Well, I think your observations are spot on. We've had such a good thing going here for a long time. And we made a really big move back when we left the Epic Pass to kind of manage crowds. And I think our customers were really happy the way it's been going around here the last 5 or 6 years. So I think it's fair that there was anxiety. And I expected that.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we do something big, we are criticized. I've heard the corporate sellout so many times over my career. And what we've been able to do, and what I think we're going to be able to do under Alterra is keep our own identity. I'm not worried that we're going to still keep running a great place, but I think we're going to have to show people. And it's why was so comfortable, even relieved when I found out it was going to be Alterra. The stuff that's going on behind the scenes is how we run accounting. Maybe how are we going to set up the icon pass? But the nuts and bolts of how the ski areas operate, I think that goes on with the people that operate them. There's not a handbook how to run the Alterra resort. It's let's let these resorts value and cherish this great culture that's been built over the years. I've been amazed how few things I've been told to do over the last 6 months.